Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the SmackDown NXT Level Up Event Center. And here's the man that lays all the SmackDown in the wrestling reports himself, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode number 1,201 episodes. We're past the 1,200 episodes. February the 10th, 2024, 1:54 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. That's right. And really excited about this and about doing this episode. On a future episode, one of my good friends, not only a loyal supporter of the Rant and Rave podcast, also a loyal supporter of his show, Both Us and the Sofas. He did, Mr. Garrison 86 recently did an episode of it on his video where he showed off his Nintendo Power magazines. I will do the same, and because most of the magazines that he has, I don't have except one, and but I will show off my set. And I commented and said I gotta show you my set, my Nintendo Power magazines very soon. So after I get done with these 3 episodes, that's what I probably will do on the next episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, because we got to address what happened on SmackDown last night. NXT Level Up. As you know, Triple H was addressing the fallout from the Vegas press conference, and he said it doesn't matter. He made it official. It will be Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against Cody Rhodes. How does The Rock fit in this situation? Who knows? Now, all I know is either way, now no matter how The Rock is going to fit in this equation, all I know is it'll be an uphill battle for Cody Rhodes to climb when he does challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal title at WrestleMania 40. So, but I am hoping, but if The Rock's the guest referee, that's going to be a given that Roman Reigns will retain his title, and not a lot of fans are going to be very happy about that. And I do agree. They're not going to be very happy about that. But but what if there's a master plan that nobody knows about? That's the thing we need. But like I said, we're going to let this thing play. Let this bad boy play out. We'll see The Rock, Roman, and Cody Rhodes, what they're going to be doing. What they're going to be up to. Who knows who's playing mind games, who's playing what. But it is a battle of 2 wrestling families. As you know, Cody Rhodes obviously is doing this battle by himself, basically, because his brother's Dustin's in AEW, and his father no longer with us. So, so like I said, it is going to be an uphill battle for Cody Rhodes. Can he do it? Well, I'm sure with the biggest support system he's got, that's another factor that can come into play here. So, we shall see. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce were with him to witness this, because they were witnesses of what happened. The Rock slapping Cody Rhodes across the face. I'm like, oh boy, and Seth Rollins was popping off at The Rock. Could The Rock challenge Seth Rollins? This is going to be interesting. Because if you hear Seth Rollins, after The Rock slapped Cody Rhodes across the face, and Seth Rollins was going off on The Rock, he says, just because you're a part of the board of directors doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. That could be a main key. So they're going to work that. I got a feeling that Rollins and The Rock, it could be something. Who knows? Who knows for sure? Drew McIntyre interrupts Triple H and the GMs, and he's saying, I've been wanting this, but now I'm going to work in the Elimination Chamber, for a qualified Elimination Chamber, and get by everybody to win it. So with AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre, one-on-one, and we come to find out that AJ Styles is no longer part of the OC. So, looks like AJ Styles is going to go off on his own. LA Knight joined on commentary, and LA Knight's got a humongous mountain to climb. Speaking of mountains to climb, I'll get into that later on. And joins on commentary, and I think a little bit of feud between him and AJ Styles. So, but Drew McIntyre did win the matchup as the LA Knight cost AJ Styles. I would not be surprised if AJ Styles will try to return the favor on LA Knight. Caleb Braxton interviewed Sami Zayn about his match against Randy Orton in another Elimination Chamber qualifier. And Sami Zayn is determined to try to win this and see if he can make a name for himself again. And Pretty Deadly, we're talking about WrestleMania season. They're really excited. But what does that mean for them in the tag team title ranks right now? Because they have a number one contenders match later on. DIY facing British Strong Style. DIY is consistent of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. British Strong Style is Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. So there's that. Another qualifier match on the women's side of things, Bianca Belair versus Michin. And Bianca Belair ended up winning, being the second woman to qualify, as Becky Lynch was the first one to qualify, defeating, I do have, defeating Shayna Baszler to get in this, to get in the Elimination Chamber. Braun Breaker was talking to Triple H, asking him for advice, and then Paul Heyman interrupts him as Braun Breaker walks away. Looks like Braun Breaker's got a decision to make of whether or not going to Raw or SmackDown. This will be the decision that he makes. You know what? Personally, I like to see him on SmackDown to beat up on Logan Paul. That's my personal opinion. But anyways, Bayley addresses last week's incident, and then Dakota Kai, who was nowhere to be seen during last week's incident, came out and says she did not know about this, and she was panicking and all that. Now, if everybody knows Dakota Kai's reputation, she has a reputation of stabbing her friends in the back. You got to remember, Tegan Knox was the first victim, and then in NXT, the War Games, and then in the Dusty Cup, I believe Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez was the second victim. But then, the rest of Damage Control comes out. Asuka, Io, and Io Sky and Kairi Sane all came out, and then Dakota Kai basically chased him off with a chair and wanted to go hit Bayley, and Bayley's very wary about this whole thing because Bayley knows that Dakota Kai was hanging out with them. So Bayley's not no dummy, but I'm sure Bayley's gonna play everything by ear when it comes to Io. When it comes to Dakota Kai for now. So right now Dakota Kai is on Bayley's side. We'll see what happens. It's a 3-on-2 situation, so that's gonna be interesting. Caleb Braxton interviews Sami Zayn's opponent, Randy Orton. Randy Orton says that he's going to win with the three most dangerous letters in sports entertainment, RKO. Bobby Lashley, B-Fab, Street Profits talk about battling the Final Testament. So they are, they're kind of hyped up and ready to go and do more battling in the Final Testament. How they're going to respond how the Final Testament we're going to respond on. The Final Testament is Karrion Kross, Scarlett, AOP, along with Paul Ellering as the manager. And I'll tell you one thing. Kross and Scarlett wisely having Paul Ellering in their corner, that is the wisdom and experience of strategy that Ellering will bring to the team. And Kross and Scarlett will benefit from that. I said it time and time again. And it's going to be totally awesome. That's for sure. Number one contenders matchup, DIY. Again, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa against British Strong Style. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And the Judgment Day will have their hands full because we have a new number one contenders, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And if I were Finn Balor and Damian Priest, they say, we're not scared of them and all that. You better be doing your homework. You better watch some NXT UK archives, for goodness sakes. Because I'll tell you one thing, those two will be unbeatable. Byron Saxton interviewed Dominic Mysterio, and Dominic says he's DM Hunk. What? He's trying to mock CM Punk. And then Kevin Owens interrupts him because you got me next week. So, and then R-Truth interrupts Kevin Owens. And Kevin says, don't let Nick catch you. Mysterio? No. Aldis. Okay. R-Truth's gonna mess up Judgment Day, and you know what? It's gonna be in the most hilarious way possible, and I love R-Truth. R-Truth's gonna mess up Judgment Day. You probably know. R-Truth's like in Judgment Day, Urkel with the Winslow family. The Judgment Day is the Winslow family, and R-Truth's like Urkel in a way, always annoying them and somehow. But always comes through with them, though. That's the difference between R-Truth's giving them money. That's the difference. Why don't Urkel do that? You know? I don't know. But it's hilarious. I love it. I love R-Truth. He's hilarious. He's funny. Gotta love R-Truth. You never know what the guy's up to. Then, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis were talking. Logan Paul interrupts them. Logan Paul's freaking him out about trying to qualify for the Elimination Chamber and all that. He says, I'm the United States champion. I want some competition as the United States champion. But he said, you know what? I'll beat whoever. I'll beat whoever you got. Then I'll qualify for Elimination Chamber, and I'll beat Seth Rollins and become a double champion. So who I got, right? So, and Adam Pearce says you got a guy who got your history with, The Miz. So it goes like this. It goes down like this on Monday Night Raw. This coming Monday night, it will be. This is a battle of big meaty men slapping meat for the Elimination Chamber qualifiers. It will be Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. While LA Knight's got his hands full, like I said, his work cut out from him. He's battling Ivar of the Viking Raiders. Meanwhile, on SmackDown, Logan Paul will go one-on-one with The Miz, and Kevin Owens has got Dominic Mysterio. I think Kevin Owens knows that Dominic Mysterio's got a punchable face, and I'm sure he wants to punch Dominic Mysterio in the face. And the women's side, Shotzi will go one-on-one with the newcomer Tiffany Stratton, while the returning Naomi will go one-on-one with Zelina Vega. That'll be an interesting matchup. And then the main event, Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn for the second Elimination Chamber qualifier, and Randy Orton has won. So Orton and McIntyre are in the Elimination Chamber. Two dangerous men already. And then we're looking to add 4 more to complete the set. To complete the men's Elimination Chamber. So that's going to be very interesting for sure. On NXT Level Up Women's Action, Kaylani Jordan went one-on-one with Stevie Turner, and Kaylani Jordan defeated the former NXT UK upstart. Kelly Kincaid interviewed Javier Bernal as he goes one-on-one with Keanu Carver, and Javier Bernal had that matchup and won. Tavion Heights went up against a member of the No Quarter Catch crew, and Miles Bourne was chosen out of that group to fight Tavion Heights. And Miles Bourne, the first deaf superstar in WWE history, has won that matchup. So, Miles Bourne, congratulations to you. So, that is it for the SmackDown NXT Level Up Event Center of the 9th of February. That's last night. And this will be, like I said, the road to WrestleMania 40. It's going to get crazy, especially with the Cody Rhodes Rock and Roman Reigns situation. Can't wait till this Monday Night Raw to find out what the heck is going on. Alrighty then. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.